EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. And Greg Olson, glad you're with us. That's the veteran Justin Tucker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in Atlanta. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. We got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Now it's the Arizona product, that is Ja'Cory Merritt. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The veteran Calais Campbell in there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. Now Daniels. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
The motion man here is McClure. Daniels with a give to Merritt. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
70.
On play action, Daniels hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
So he gets on the board, 1st catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game. It's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
Here we go, check! Like, check.
On the handoff, it's Merritt. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down. behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready? 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He pulls it in around the 5. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And a 3rd down coming up.
And we've been sitting up here wondering, when are they going to get their young, talented rookie involved? And they finally made it happen. He's able to get the ball inside the red zone with his first catch of his career.
Third and short, and it's Daniel. This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready, break! Tag! Panther 60! Rock roll 80! Trap 60! Trap 60! Ready?
Pennett's going to throw right away. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is fielded inside the 5.
The Commanders take over 1st and
10. Ready. A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Second and 5.
Let's go! Come next! 60 by 60!
They'll throw with Daniel. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll be 3rd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Ellis. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Play fake. Here's Daniels. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the give, Krosky Merritt. And mark him down up beyond the 30. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Commander's first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down. They'll motion over Samuel.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll go with Bill. That's Krosky Merritt. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And he'll be taken down with the first down, as time will run out on this opening quarter. So after 1, it's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this.
Ready.
A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42.
Ready.
And a run. Here's Krosky Merritt. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A big play there for Washington. 35 yards.
It's a gain of 30.
Ready, ready.
1st and 10.
And the Commanders' first down.
Right back to Krosky Merritt. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
A run on 1st and goal to the 5-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Here we go, stretch.
A run out of the gun. Krosky Merritt. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Krosky Merritt. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. You're going to go play action with Penix. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Atlanta.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 33 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. That is second TD catch of the season. Extra point try now for Tucker. He's got it. And the Falcons move out to a 21-3 advantage. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23 yards line. first down. Short one there. He's got Ertz. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 28-yard
70
line.
Rangers, 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos, 18 Cardinal, 18...
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at.
Let's go.
And the lefty panics on first down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, here is Penix. To the left side, he gets that to Mooney. To the pylon, he's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. Point after down from Tucker. He knocks it through. And the Falcons stretch it out. Leading now by the score of 28-3.
Commanders 3. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This will be returned from the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
And we all like to see Tigo. So bring yourself over here, go. And let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go now.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
On the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. We'll go play action now with Penix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. throw. It's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Stop liking 18.
On first down, it's Penix. That is caught. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. Tucker for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Falcons will add one more onto their big lead.
Commanders 3.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be taken in at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Xavier Watts there to bring him down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that. It'll be a turnover. I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Got it. Ready?
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 up. Back all 80. Hey, Trash.
He'll try to pick it up with Krosky Merritt. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. The Commanders set to kick this one away. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
They're on the 16-yard line.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. On the run to the right. He's going to run it. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To throw is Penix. Left side in the hands of London. Into space at the 45. Drake London. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Extra point try now for Tucker.
For the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Falcons stretch things out even further.
42. Commanders 3. Justin Tucker set to
Out
kick
there
off.
is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And he's got it at the 1. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 range. 60 Eagle.
Throwing is Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
Read alert. Read alert. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing now, Daniel. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Washington.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Okay.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Come on. Come on. 70 Timberwolves.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready, ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a run to begin the 4th quarter on 1st and 10. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On play action, Daniels. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it. The rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. Throwing on second down. Daniel. To the left side. It's caught by Brown. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. Yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Ready?
The motion man here is McClure. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Right back to Crosby Merritt. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
And now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Ready?
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up. And they cash it in
Here we go,
on
here we
third
go.
and goal. Here's Daniels. A screen set up for Crosby Merritt. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You that reach there, but it's not enough. See bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, somebody gotta do it.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that one's going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Ready? Properly leading. 60 Bison. 60.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Commanders' 34-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. 35 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now Penix. He's second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Point after now from Tucker. His kick is good, and the Falcons add on to their already sizable lead.
Commanders 6. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored.
The Commanders take over first and 10. And they're on the 35-yard line.
Ready? Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Pass to 60, pass to 60, cut 19, cut 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
On second down, it's Daniels. That's caught. That's Wayne. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Commanders first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Okay, break.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready, break. Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready, ready.
Give running right is Krosky Merritt. And he'll get about 5.
Corey Krosky Merritt, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings us second and 4.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Let's go now. 60 inch, 19 Lions. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Get it.
The tight end Ertz in motion. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. The tight end Ertz in motion. Daniels to throw on second down. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On first down, it's Robinson. He's inside the 25. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And they extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number one. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Look at the three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. 2nd and a yard. Krosky-Merritt to run again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
A gain of 4 yards.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. They finish off the first month of the season